Welcome, Leo, to your Astro Dice reading for March. Let's get down into this and see what's going on. This is a forecast for the month using astrology and tarot together. For those of you who are new, guys, just going over a few little things here. We do have a lot of energies going on this month. We do have the 303 portal on Monday coming in, which is going to be, a pretty good portal for manifesting. But then we have, not really worried about that. We also have the 330 portal, which is pretty big as well. But that's going to run with the solar eclipse. So that one is definitely going to enhance each other again, just like the end of the month last month, where we had the seven planets portal with the new moon portal. So having some enhancement over here. So that's going to be a big portal right in itself. But looking at this lunar eclipse, I will do the lunar eclipse reading for everyone, and then I'll do the full moon on the 14th for live. On the 29th, we'll have the solar eclipse with the new moon in Aries, okay, which will signify that new beginning and clearing away the old, okay, and giving us a good reset right there with that new moon. And like I said, it'll come in with that 330 portal, really enhancing that setup for that new energy. Okay, guys, so let's get in here and get going. This message is coming out. You have some Uranus coming in to the first house. Ooh, with your own sign right there, your own power. You're a powerhouse right here, going straight into Leo. So yeah, definitely going to be facing off right there with yourself. That's good. That's going to be the empowerment that you need for the overall month. Okay, so going straight over here to the Uranus. It's going to be your potential for sudden changes, enlightenment, and awakenings. So there's going to be a lot of aha moments for you. A lot of things that you're going to see that were not coming together. They're either going to completely fall apart and then give you something new, or they're going to come together. Okay, so we're going to look at that. We do have it in Leo, where you're going to take your power this month, which is, like I said, very good too, because you're going to have that full moon in Leo, which is going to therefore enhance it even more for you. And Venus is finally in retrograde 100, sitting stable. We're just waiting for her to stabilize. So that's also going to help you, because that's a fixed sign and you're a fixed sign. So just, and remember, even when the chaos hits, it might be making something go away for you, but it's always to help you, right? Because it means I don't need that. Especially when you have these solar eclipses, right? They're going to want to get rid of things, loose ends, tie up things, so that you can start again with the solar eclipse. Okay, so the energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. So there you are, strong, magnificent, and charming, just the way you are, beautiful. Okay, and going straight into the first house, which I love. So that's saying, hey, Leo, look at yourself. Look at yourself. I mean, the only thing you're really missing there would be the sun, right? It's like, wow, it would be like 1, 1, 1. But this is definitely what you're looking at, and how you're seeing things around you and how people are seeing you as well. The card really focuses more on how the outside world is seeing you. But in seriousness, the first house is not just about how the outside sees us. It's also about what we see inside ourselves. That's what the first house also implies. So also remember that she is looking in the mirror at herself and saying, hey, what is it that's going on within myself that I could change, right? Right. So it's not always what others see, right, by the impressions you give. It's also from yourself. Okay. I just wish you would write that on there, but that is the way it works. And you do have Leo at the bottom of the deck that I already shuffled earlier. So this is literally your reading. That's what you don't see coming. Maybe we're just going to go, I mean, you're just going to have so much, yeah, so much coming that you don't see at the end. I'm going to go ahead and pull these last 4 cards for now, because when I was shuffling to get your energy, that's it. And I want to keep those for what we don't see coming at the end, because those are very important. Very, very important. Oh, you know what? Let's pick the 5, because that one, there it is. That's it right there. Those 5 cards. What's going to happen after that solar eclipse? You just know it. Okay, guys, so let's get in here. Going straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. Remember, this is a horoscope type of reading. It's not meant for deep down, okay? It's surface. It's pretty surface deep. That's why we have the other readings for you. And guys, your beginning of the month is out. I did it that way because of the portals at the end of the month, but going straight into some solitude. So there is something you're already debating over here by using your intuition. This is going to allow you to, by using your solitude and taking a step back from the situation when it comes to these sudden changes, this is where your intuition is going to spark. Because remember, you have the Uranus here. It says the potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. The number one way you're going to do that is by taking that step back, putting yourself into a meditative state or just a solitude state so that you can open up your intuition by getting some peace, some rest, some quiet, right? So I can, so I can think. So really pulling yourself away from anything chaotic, anything that's disruptive at this time, really focusing inward at what it is you truly want, going on this spiritual strength 9. So going into, how are you thinking about yourself as you're looking kind of in the mirror or glancing out what's going on within your life. It looks like you're kind of getting yourself onto this spiritual kind of awakening, this what I really need. Okay, this is what's really needed within my life. So I'm really looking at it from a deeper point of view. So I definitely, and that's going to give you that Leo strength that you need. Okay, that's going to give you the strength within by using your own power, your own courage, your own, right? That's how you work, right? Your own dynamics of life. Okay, we have the 2 9s to the 2. I love that. That's the ending to the ending for the patience and the understanding and the intuition. So it's like ending all of this chaos around you, ending anything that, is just, like I said, disrupting your life. I'm pulling back. I don't need this anymore. Okay, so you could feel like you are kind of taking some time out right now, quieter than usual, in a place of more kind of a serenity and just peacefulness. People might even be saying, they could even be seeing you. There it is, right? What are people saying? They're saying, Leo went kind of quiet and kind of pulled back. I don't know what they're doing. This is where you're maintaining control. It's almost like you say you're tired of defending yourself. You're tired of the competition. I'm tired of having to protect my speech, my rights, my this, my that. I'm always feeling like I'm in a counterattack, however it is, or always, having to work so hard, right, that I'm always in this kind of defense mode. So you're saying, and that's a Leo card. So you're definitely saying, Leo, I am maintaining this control by going in and taking this step back. I'm tired of it. I did see a lot of drama within your reading last month. So for a lot of you, there was a lot of chaos. There was a lot of drama. Somebody was really trying to push your buttons. So it says this is where you're going to get your passion back. Okay. Definitely trying to get your passion back. Inspired action, really taking on, this new role of I'm going after what I want. So intuitively, you are changing. You're changing the way that you're going to move. And you're going to see that. The 9 of the spiritual strength is the 9 of Wands. So it is saying that after the war, I am coming back, but I'm coming back stronger. But yet I understand my faith and where I'm, putting all my energy. Putting your focus where you feel your focus should be. Somebody's really trying to take their focus and wants that focus on them. And I just feel like you're done. So going straight to the mid-month over here. You have prosperity begins. Wow. And now we're going to get into where that lunar eclipse is coming in on the 15th. 15th? Is that what I said, guys? I'm getting these damn dates wrong. 14th. Keep it up, Gold. Come on, let's go. Keep up with the program. Come on, mind. 14th and 29th. Let's just remember that, right? The 29th will be the end of the month. Okay. I'm going to have to take some of this Leo energy since I'm, Leo rising. I'm going to have to use this myself. To pull my energy back, right? Okay, so we have the prosperity begins. So this is definitely the ace of, this is the same, guys, as your ace of coins, okay? So for those of you who are like, I don't know what that is. That's what that is. It's saying that, you know what, I've put a lot of work into a situation and now the fruits of your labor pretty much are coming in. You're going to feel like you're getting some kind of gift. It's like, this reminds me of like manna falling from the sky type of situation. It reminds me of the Israelites in the Bible. It's so funny because it reminds me of, oh, my food is falling from the sky. We waited so long. And it is. It feels like it's a long time coming for a lot of you. But it was almost like I felt like that tree may be barren. Either that or maybe it was only producing small amount of shit, and you're just like, continuous. Because I do feel like when it comes to money over here for some of you, not all of you, it's been off and on, off and on, off and on. There's not a continuous flow, right? It's like I get a little bit and then it stops. And then I get a little bit and then it stops. But I'm looking for that continuous flow, especially if those of you who do social media, like YouTube, Instagram, things like that, you might feel like you're kind of in this roller coaster of the way the money is running for you. For others of you, this is a gift that, I don't know, that you didn't think you were going to get, that you didn't see coming, that you were blinded to. Ace of Swords in reverse, so you're blinded to the blinded to this information, blinded to this idea. So there's definitely something that you didn't see, that you don't see coming. Okay, you have 2 wands, and the disruption's over. Love it. So, but you might also realize that the chaos and destruction, that where you felt like you were pushed against the wall, there's that Uranus energy coming through again, where you felt like I was pushed against a wall, I didn't know where I was going. This ended, right? You open up your intuition, you go where you need to go, and this pushes all that chaos, all of that, right, drama, all of that BS away. But you do have something really good coming that you don't see coming. And a lot of it, too, is that this person gives up the ghost. They don't want to fight anymore. It's kind of like you pulled yourself away from a situation and they don't want it. In the material world of finances and stuff like that, it could be that I didn't see this coming. It's been very chaotic. I wish I just had continuous cash flow. And now it looks like that's exactly what's starting to happen. I talk about that 14th. Right, that feels like that's that loose end. Remember, the lunar eclipse wants you to let go of loose ends, so it does look like that's where the triumph and success is going to come out of that situation. So the prosperity begins that there's going to be some kind of message coming in from someone. It could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. It doesn't have to be. But that there is some kind of new way of communicating, a new way of doing something that's going to spark your attention. There's your aha. Aha. And that's going to make you a lot of money. And all of a sudden, you're going to realize that the more that I keep learning, the more I'm going to thirst for this knowledge, the more I'm going to want to do this. This is very exciting. It's going to catch your curiosity, cat. Puns are needed, okay? I'd say no puns intended, but absolutely intended. Why not? Yes, it's going to catch your curiosity. For sure. And it's just going to be one of those things where it's like it's going to catch your curiosity and it's just going to make you go like, oh my gosh, and I want to do this and I want to do that and I can't believe this is happening. It's definitely coming back. But it's also going to be sitting on top of the disruption because it's saying whatever family problems or whatever problems you were having with this other person is now coming to an ending. The domestic disharmony or the disharmony of this friendship, whatever it is, the struggle is over. So you're going to actually see that. So the Page of Swords is really important because it's bringing out 2 different things, new ways of communicating and also this curious thing that's going to catch your creativity or your attention, right? And you're going to say, oh my gosh. And that's because the money is flowing. So now you have to go figure out, oh, for some of you, that's it. You have to figure out what was it that actually made the money 100% flow. Unless you know what it was, right? Or what it is that made that turnaround, it's going to make you want to do more. It's going to want you to know more about that. And it's going to go, aha, if that did that, then boom, that'll do that. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But for this chaotic disruption, for some of you who have this problem with a person, that's definitely coming to an end. If you know it's just all the money matters and all the stuff, and maybe it was just the way that everything was connecting that kept you trapped, because I do feel it's 2 in 1, my friends. Like I said, as a horoscope, this is it, but it's going to make you look inside and go, oh my gosh. But then people on the outside are also going to say, what happened to Leo? All of a sudden they went quiet. Now all of a sudden they're running around like they're rich. What the hell? Talk about 180. You went quiet, now you're skipping through the tulips with a handful of cash and rewards and happiness, and you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a 180 in energy over here. Hmm. Absolutely. The lunar eclipse is very needed. I mean, that's why the universe has them, right? I mean, that's why it was a divine, divinely done. That's why it's a divine setup. But those who actually take it and actually are paying attention will actually know it, feel it, right? And even if you're not aware of it, I mean, it's so crazy because I know people who are not aware of it and they're like, I don't even understand how that happened. And I'm like, I'm trying to tell them how it did. And they're like, oh my God, that's so much bullshit. Like, that totally is like something stupid you would say. Yeah, literally, that's what they would tell me. And I would say, no, it's the truth, right? I mean, that's why, but they don't want to believe that, right? But I'm just saying, when you're fully aware of the situation, you're going to recognize it. You're going to be awake to it. You're going to realize, oh my gosh. And it might not be, of course, it's never usually right in the middle of it. It's usually a couple weeks later, a month later, you'll be like, oh my gosh. Like, think about next month, guys. You're going to look back and you're going to say, wow, that lunar eclipse it really did work for me. I can't believe that happened, right? Because I went from step A to step B that fast, right? Even though it could have been a long time, but it still felt like to get to those 2 points, it felt really quick in between, and that's because of that. And now you got the solar eclipse coming. Now it's gonna, it's going to bring in new things. So it's washing all that away, bringing in the new, closing up those loose ends, and you're allowing it to. And then remember, some people are not going to have anything done because they're not going to allow it either, right? Yeah, yeah. End of the month is beautiful. Your sacral chakra is a little in reverse, guys. I would really work on that sacral chakra. It's not well oiled, as I would say. It is blocked. Okay, at the end of the month. So just watch that, and that's exactly what I was just talking about, because we don't really see it coming. It is blocked because anytime they have the card in reverse, that just means we have a blockage now. We have a blockage to deal with, and this is getting to the overall desires. The blockage for the overall desires of the fulfillment of wishes. So you have the peaches here. Okay. So you have the peaches here, and it feels like you're doing very, very well, and you are getting rewarded. So you're going to have this major reward. But remember what I was saying earlier. The intuitive piece I always keep coming up with is that it doesn't last. It's like, but this one's going to be a big one, right? This is going to be a big one. But then, you get this reward and you're like you know what it is too, guys? Don't chase it. Because with your knowledge, there's 2 scenarios. This is general reading, right? You're either chasing it because now you have it and you want it, so you're going to chase it, which is going to make your intentions, your desires, your sacral chakra and your solar plexus are going to end up blocked. okay? For the fulfillment of wishes, which means I want this to continuously keep this flow going. So you're blocking that flow. You're in the knowing of what you want for your fulfillment of wishes, but you can't. You're struggling. You're struggling getting it because you're chasing it. Or, oh, I'm going to have to grab some cards out because I'm also thinking maybe you think that because you already had this, that maybe you can't have the overall wishes. Something's going on here. I feel for most of you, you're chasing it, which when you chase something, you push things away. So instead of bringing it to you, because you've got all these great ideas, and ideas are great, don't get me wrong, that's not it. It's just that now you're pushing, you're chasing, or you're in denial. Take it how it resonates, okay? Or you're in denial that you can get to the continuous flow, water flow of your Nine of Cups and get exactly what it is you want because maybe you already got a big reward. So it's like, oh, well, I already got a big reward. I guess keeping it going. I mean, I guess it's over. No, it's never over. That's not how it works. That's your way of thinking. You need to change that way of thinking. That's not true. That's not how it works. You reprogram your mind from that. You have the Ace of Pentacles again, and you know you have the Ace of Pentacles. That's crazy. So you get the Ace of... Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, there it is. That's it. That's it. You blocked yourself. What the fuck you guys doing, honey? No, Leo. No. No. Oh, no. Because it says, I know that I can get the Ace of Pentacles. I know that I have this abundance around me. I know that I had this fact, that I got this wish, right? Because I know, and I'm still getting it. So you guys are still feeling it at the beginning and the end of the month. So I would say somewhere around the 25th, 23rd through the 25th, you're still doing it. But then all of a sudden it stops. Oh. 26th, 27th, the solar eclipse energy comes through. The solar eclipse could end up emotionally draining you. High emotions, low intelligence, but it could also block. Somebody is coming back. Somebody's coming back. So, okay, so now I've got 3 scenarios here. Someone's coming back. They're not making you feel like you're worthy enough for the success and the rewards of this. Or you're too obsessed with work. That's chasing it. Okay? And chasing it away. Or you have self-limiting beliefs that I already got the Ace of Pentacles for the last, week or so. So I don't know if I'm going to actually get to the Nine of Cups that I'm really working for. And I'm over emotional about it, which causes what? Emotional blocks creativity. Creativity blocks your chakras, right? Blockage. Yep. When you can have the victory and the Nine of Cups. You can have the Nine of Cups. So let's look at those 5 last cards. So the solar eclipse is kind of detrimental if we allow the emotions to take over or allow this person to come back or someone to come back into your circle who's being very critical towards you, giving you repressed emotions and then therefore blocking you. Or you're obsessed with work, you're too obsessed and you're chasing it, looking for more, which you can have more. but you're doing it the wrong way. Chasing it always pushes things away. Okay, so let's see. The last cards at what we don't see coming at the end of the month here. The overall is going straight in a row, walking away from this situation. This is the solar eclipse. Okay. Walk away from those things that no longer serve you so that you can keep your chakra, your sacral chakra aligned. Do not allow anyone to disappoint you. There is no reason. Don't chase that. Just let it flow like it just flows every day, just like your everyday life flows. The sun comes up, it goes down. The money comes in, it goes down. We don't have to chase it. Okay? Think of when you get down in the dumps, the good Lord wants you to understand, the universe wants you to understand, your higher self wants you to understand, whatever you're dealing with wants you to understand. When you feel down in the dumps, remember things that make you smile, happy, that will change your energy and emotions. Think of things that made you laugh, smile, want to carry on within a positive mode. You do have this sudden awareness with the tower coming up. There is somebody here that is trying to cause some kind of upheaval with you, or is the upheaval within yourself? Okay, so, or it could be both. It could be them who causes that within yourself. But you're going to have this sudden change. You are going to have this, the reason is because of that is causing that emotions. Okay, so we are looking at those emotions. So they're stirring up this emotion, which is keeping your, there it is again. But it says that you will overcome this fear. You will overcome this again. And this is where the new beginning is going to come from that solar eclipse. This is where it's going to die away. You understand? This is where the death is coming. That's the ending to the new beginning. Why? Because we already had the ending. There's someone who wants to come over here and test you, and test your might, or you're going to try to test your own might within your own self, not even realizing it, right? To get to your what? Nine of Cups. There it is. Boom. Yep. So it will feel like, you're being a little, you're going to have to adapt to these. You're going to balance decisions, balance. Most of this right here, my friends, is going to be balancing emotions more than just decisions in itself. But otherwise, you guys, it looks amazing. I mean, you're going to get to your Nine of Cups over here. Just try and figure out what it is that's blocking your sacral chakra. Because this right here is what I'm more worried about, because it says you have this, you're already on a roll, and you're on the roll to the Nine of Cups. So you're already open to that flow, but then something makes it stop. And then when it stops, it's like it has to kind of rework itself again. It's like, no, you're right there. Don't do it. Don't overthink it. Don't push towards it. Don't let somebody, you see what I'm saying? Because then it's going to feel like you're on that run again. And you're like, oh my God, do I have to start all over again? Well, it's actually saying you're not starting over again, but it is ending to begin again. So in some ways it's like it is, but it's not. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Because this ending is going to be quick and sharp. It's not going to be like this last one where it felt like you've been on this up and down, up and down. It's not going to be that way. This one's going to be quick and sharp because you have the solar eclipse already. So it's just waiting for you to maintain. See, there is no waiting game. The waiting game is not there. You're not ready for that. No, because your heart is open. It says you have the heart chakra is already opened for the sun. So there it is. Financial, material changes. Those are your last cards at the bottom of this deck from this deck, right? So it's saying you already are on your way to exactly what you need. You already have the new beginnings, okay? So you are right there. It's just that, yeah, you're going to have to feel like there's an ending to start again, but it's not that long. It's still, guys, it's still within this month. So, I mean, literally it could be from the 29th to the 31st, boom, it's done and over with, or to April 1st. It will not take long. Okay, guys, till next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.